This is a war story. It could be anywhere in the world. It could involve anyone. It could only take place within the human body.
Ten, hut! All right, you guys, as you were. Now, this is your final briefing before you shove off for invasion. You guys are contagious disease germs. And don't you ever forget it. Now, your mission is to blast every human you can with VD. Your specialty is sneak attack and dirty fighting. Attack Force G, your job is to give them gonorrhea. Code name for that disease is clopperidose, you know. Attack Force S, you hit them with a different disease, syphilis. Code name for that is syphilis. But remember, whatever your assignment, you won't be alone. Because you've got some great allies in the underground out there. Ignorance, fear, and shame. They make your job a lot easier. Especially ignorance. Okay, now let's talk about attack plans. Here is your objective. Homo sapiens. People. The human being. Now, basically, there's only two kinds. Male and female. Now, they come in a lot of colors. Black, white, brown, yellow, red. But it makes no difference to you. You can hit all of them. Young or old, rich or poor. And you can even give them gonorrhea and syphilis at the same time. But don't ever forget, ordinarily you can't live very long outside of their bodies. But there are ways you can be passed from one to the other just the same. Now here's how it works. Their bodies have openings in them. Some around here, and some in this area where their sex organs are. Now they offer perfect conditions for invasion. This is where you gonorrhea guys have to dig in most of the time, but you syphilis germs have a chance in other places too. Of course, neither one of you just appear out of nowhere. A human who has been invaded earlier has to pass you on by making skin-to-skin contact. And it only takes you seconds to get from one to the other. Now, usually some kind of sex contact gives you the best opportunity, although not necessarily. And it can even be between male and male, or female and female, as far as you're concerned. All you need is that opportunity. Of course, there are a lot of humans who don't have the kind of contact you need, and that cuts your opportunities to practically nothing. Your best targets are the humans who do just the opposite. In fact, they don't know it. But ignorance has got them playing your game. Let me show you. Any number can play, but if one or two of them have clap or sif, VD roulette is the name of the game. All they gotta do is make as many different contacts as they can. You're bound to be a winner because some of them will come up a loser on nearly every spin. The beauty part is, the more they gamble, the more you win. You've even got the law on your side, the law of averages. If they play often enough, you can win them all. The real kicker is, they don't even know you're in the game. Is that beautiful? And if you like that, let me give you a couple of more laughs. A lot of the females who don't want to get pregnant take birth control pills. Well, it's fine. But some of them think the pill works against you, too. No way. They could take a jillion of them. And it wouldn't keep you out. Delicious. Now, here's another one. Some of them actually believe you'll eventually just go away without them doing anything. Well, you never quit. You're out as out a fight to the last germ. Speaking of that, a lot of them also believe that if you've given a human any kind of venereal disease, and he's been cured of it, that human is protected against invasion for the rest of his life. Well, don't worry. It's not so. No matter how many times they've been cured, you can still hit them. Now, here's one more. It's about doorknobs and toilet seats. They think they can get VD just by touching these things. Well, let them think so. But don't you believe it. I repeat, practically the only time you can invade is when they make skin-to-skin contact. Now then, can humans really tell whether or not they've been invaded? The answer is sometimes yes, sometimes no. Let's start with a male and a female again. Say he hasn't been invaded, but she has and doesn't know it. They make a contact. Say it's sexual intercourse, and zap, he's invaded. But he won't know it right away either. Incidentally, if he's what they call a lady killer, they don't realize how accurate that name can be. There's plenty of time for him to pass you on to others before he even suspects he might have a problem. Now, it's going to be maybe 2 to 7 days before anything shows up at all. But then, if you gonorrhea germs were in on the invasion, chances are he's going to know it because he'll really feel it when he urinates. At the same time, he'll probably notice an unusual fluid dripping out. How about that? Now, with the females you invade, it's a different story, because usually there aren't any noticeable signs. So even though one of them gives you to a male, and he passes you on to other females, they probably won't know until way too late. Ignorance has done it again, yeah. Unless the guy's man enough to warn him that he's got gonorrhea and they might have it too. Now, if you syphilis germs made the invasion, things are different again, because you can invade them in a lot of places, and you get into their bloodstream. It'll take anywhere from 3 weeks to 3 months before they have any sign you're in there, if anything shows up at all. Of course, in this time, you're spreading through their entire